Peace and positive vibes. This is going to be a quick video, but I just had to go over this. A lot of times as a spiritualist, when you say that you are God, or when you say that God lives within, a lot of times you would be attacked by these religious entities because in their mind, you could never be God, okay? God has to be something different from you. You just a slave existing in this realm. You just some puppet waiting for the sky to crack and something come with the sky and just save you. But why am I going over this? Because I had a discussion earlier with a friend of mine, or I should say an associate, and in his mind, he believed that he is the only creator in flesh form because well he's stuck to religious doctrines. Okay, he believed that he is the Christian Messiah that that came back here to save everyone, right? So in his mind, only him is God, no one else is. We just puppets. So let me break down the science of why I say that we are God in physical form. Okay, when we look at the science of this, okay, let me break this down. Very, very simple. When we look at what a circle means, because you got to first understand shapes. When we look at what a circle means totality, wholeness, perfection. Okay, it's literally a force of consciousness. This is what a circle represents. And when you understand sacred geometry, this is what the Masons understand. They know this. Sacred geometry, God would be that circle. Okay, that circle represents totality, perfection, wholeness. Okay, and consciousness, what it did, it expanded itself. Okay, because before life as we know it, before time, space, matter, and all this other stuff, it was just consciousness. The first circle, the first totality. Okay, perfection. That was consciousness. And as consciousness expanded itself, it expanded itself into what we create as the physical Pisces. All right. It even is spelled almost similar to Pisces for a reason. Okay, I get back to that. But the physical Pisces is where electricity and magnetism meet. Okay, and electricity and magnetism, when those two meet, that creates electromagnetism. Okay, light. Let there be light. Let that be the first idea. Okay, like I always say in all my videos, light is information. Okay, light is an idea. Okay, now when we look at Pisces, back to the astrology now. Who is Pisces? Pisces is the dreamer. Okay, Pisces is the dreamer, the one who always dreams. Okay, so when we look at the physical Pisces, this is where electricity and magnetism meet. That forms the first idea. Okay, light. Light is information. The dreamer. Okay, so this idea is now being consoled basically into what it wants. Okay, now as consciousness continued to expand itself, it expanded itself into what religious people would equate as the Holy Trinity. Okay, I call it a trine. Okay, for a reason. Because what a trine is, when you look at what a trine is where three energy signatures meet. Okay, and they share an overall idea. Okay, like I said again, we gotta understand sacred geometry and shapes. When we get the trine is where the triangle comes into play now. Okay, even when we look at a trine, when we look at a trinity, when we look at a triangle, the three of those words they start with the same three letters, TRI, for a reason. Okay, they basically is the same exact thing. A trine, three energies meeting to create one overall idea. All right, and this is where the portal of life now starts to begin. Okay, and even when we look back in ancient times with the Egyptians, this is why they created the pyramids, because they too understood this. This is why you see the pyramids too on the US dollar, because they too understand this, okay? So this is where the triangle comes into play. That's the portal of life, all right? And as consciousness expanded itself, we got to where we call now the flower of life and the egg of life, okay? And the fruit of life, because it's just consciousness continuing to expand itself. Now, when you understand again, when you understand God, like I said, God would be the first form of consciousness, and us in this physical domain, aka this human body, this flesh body, like I said in my last video, hue, Hue. Hue is what? The different horizons of light. And like I said again, we are light in physical form. So in this physical form, you are the material form of the idea of God, okay? So you are its consciousness in this physical realm. You are God experiencing his own creation, okay? We literally are here to collect data and send it back the creator, plain and simple. And as data collectors, you basically are co-creators too, okay? You are God experiencing his own creation, all right? So when people like to come with all these different connotations to say that, oh, you aren't God and all these other stuff, or try to demonize spirituality, I look at them and I laugh, because I say to myself that these people really are lost in this physical realm. You don't even understand life itself. God is everything, okay? God is the mosquito you see flying. God is the roach you see flying, okay? God is the trees. God is the grass, okay? God is the crystals. God is the rock, okay? God is the elephant, the cow, the dog, the cat, everything, okay? We are here just collecting data and sending it back to the source, which we equate as God. But remember, you also are co-creators here. You are God experiencing his own creation, okay? As light, because as light separated, you are these different fractal pieces, just experiencing different forms of its ideas in physical form. So you are God experiencing his own creation. So you need to understand this. And for these religious people, they don't understand this. Okay, they lost in dogma, not understanding the true fulfillment of what this life is. You came here for an experience to collect data and send it back to the source. The thing is, if people truly understood this, then you would treat your neighbor just like how you treat yourself. Okay? You would treat everyone the same exact way like how you treat yourself, because you would realize that we are all one and the same from one source. You are me and I am you. Okay? The only thing that may separate us is our forms of frequencies. Okay? Some of us are higher in frequency and some of us are low in frequency. Okay? Some of us understand this information, some of us don't. The mere fact that you understand this information alone proves that you are one of the chosen. Peace and positive vibes, and know thyself, worth limitless.